Good morning, listeners. We are live on our stream now. Just to make the cautious warning, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't purport to be one. If you need financial advice, what to buy and how to buy it, please seek a financial advisor. This channel is for education purposes only. Okay, so we are looking at Nasdaq on our charts. Let me switch this one to gold because I think you may want to see gold, how gold is doing. Gold created a new all-time high. As can be seen, it went as high as, I believe it was close to 50. Let me just go look. Yeah, see over here, it went as high as 3149.10. That was the highest price of gold. Since then, as in Asia session, it's retracted back a bit. I believe the reason is obvious. If you want to know what's the reason for this, it is obvious that tariffs are causing funds out there, banks out there, central banks out there to buy more and more gold. It's likely that they believe that gold is a safe haven asset. Also, there is a sound of war, in Europe with Russia. That may also have something to do with it. So, I would say keep watching. Does gold have more room to go up? I would say so. It definitely has more room to go up. Is definitely no question about it in my mind. The gold has the ability to go higher. Now, we don't know exactly what the gold has the ability to go higher. Now, we don't know exactly what the gold has the ability to go higher. We don't know at exactly where it will top. That could be anybody's guess, to be honest. I mean, we would be guessing it. Where is going to be topping? We don't know where it's going to top. You could do your Fibonacci extensions and get a good guess on it. Like if this was, let's say if this was gold on a 30-minute chart, and for argument's sake, if I did a extensions on this, and just as an exercise, and I'm not saying that this has to be, but just as an exercise, if we do the extensions and we ask the question, let me see, priced extensions, so where would it go? And it looks like at least to the -2 level, which I expect to hit, would be this one here, 3205.75. That is what I make it, 3205.75, according to the fib gold's target. Okay, so that's our target. We're not far from it. We've already hit 31, close to 3150. I don't think we're far from it. It's quite possible for gold to do that. It's not hard, let's just put it this way. So that's the target for gold, for those of you who asked. Just to give you a synopsis of what to expect. So let's just see. New day. Now, can we take a sell in gold? Well, right now on our indicator, this one here, which is called this is the pattern indicators that are listed in the description of the page, how to acquire them. There's a link there if you wish to buy them. We are expecting all three, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute time frame to be red. We got two of them red, but our line is still above in the bullish area, although we got a sell signal and we got a red here. I like to see all of them red, so maybe one more red to go. 2 minutes to be red before we can say, yeah, this may be a sell. But if I took a sell here, then it'd be a short target, not a big target. Price has been very bullish, so I'm not too comfortable at selling at that level personally. I look for a pullback and a buy in gold. Yeah, in all honesty, I would be looking for a pullback and a buy. That's where I place myself. So let's wait and see what's going on. It's Tuesday morning, London opening time, 3 a.m. in the New York is 3:08, and London is probably, London is, what time is it in London? 8:08. So yeah, that's our time. So let's see where the market takes us this morning. Gold is definitely bullish. I would caution on selling gold because gold can immediately do a reversal and go the other way north. So my advice for gold, hold fire, look for a pullback, then look to go long. So we wait on gold. See, for a scalp, it's possible you could scalp it, but again, like I said, I would like to see gold come back over here, then I'd like to short it. We're too late for shorting it, because if we wanted to short it, we already missed that boat, because we're about half, almost at the bottom of the range. I mean, if you look, well, let's say we're in the middle of the range, from here to top, we're in the middle of the range here. I wouldn't short at the middle of the range, no. We want to look for bullish setup and look to go long, so we wait on that. That's my suggestion, is that if I wanted to take a trade, I'd wait for bullish candle setup. So far I don't see it, but like I said, it can happen in a minute. I mean, these are bearish. If we did take like, let's say we took a short over here, let's say we took a short here, we placed our stop here, and we took a little scalp. I mean, there is an imbalance here. That price may tap into that and push up. The price started to push up after it tapped it. That's always a danger, when you try to short gold. You're gonna find that. That's why I was saying to you that we would have to wait for a short setup. We don't have it yet. I definitely don't have it yet, so I'm out of that one. Now we do have we're waiting for a trade in Nasdaq. Let's look at the US 30. Yep, US 30 is the same pattern as the Nasdaq, no different, exactly the same, following each other. I like to see a pullback in this before going long. I am looking to go long on this, but when I see a pullback, okay, need to see a pullback for me to go long on the Nasdaq, and also if I show you US 30, the pattern is identical. See how massive move up, nice long move. This is a range now, so if this is a range, this is where we are. This is our zone here. That's where our zone is. So ideally, if we want to trade, would have to get a trade here. We would have to get a trade here at the bottom on this. On the Nasdaq front, same on the Nasdaq, I would say this is our zone. Yeah, we would have to take a trade here at a tap 30% of the zone. I would wait Again, I would both of these markets definitely not looking to go long right now. We need to wait. And if you can see gold's pushing the other way. Told you that gold is looking to go long, so definitely a bullish setup. Now that for gold, I mean, you could take a long position in gold, boom boom, you could take a long, absolutely no problem here if you wanted to, and you could target some liquidity at these levels. We're almost at target with gold. We're not far from our target. In fact, we've already hit 111 points, and we could take that trade and we'll be done with it. That's it. We're done with that one side. That would be a winner. And if we take the second one, and we can take another long position here, and we could target the liquidity, the liquidity over here. We could target that and just hold it. On the Nasdaq front, looks like we're getting into a little short setup again. I do expect a short setup here because at the top of the range you do want to take a short, and if we wanted to take a short, it would be something like this. Our stop will be here and something like this, and our target will be the middle, would somewhere over here would set a target. But I mean, this is a big target. I would probably aim for, personally, I'd aim for 30, because there's a imbalance there, and that may push the price back up. Not necessarily make another high. It could make another high, but still it's better to be safe. Play these markets. This is Nasdaq. This Nasdaq can tear you apart in no time, so don't muck around with Nasdaq. As you can see that we've already hit our we are close to our target, and 30 ticks, that would be 7.5 points. Yep, we hit target. See, that's hit target, and boom, you're out. 30 ticks in what? 30 ticks on a mini contract is $150 trade. On a micro is $15. 2 micros is $30. So how long did it take to make $30? You saw the candles, 3 candles, 3 1-minute candles, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to make 150 if you're trading it that way. And we had no reaction at the imbalance here. Let's see if it makes any reaction at the next one. Hard to say if it will, but we'll see. Gold seems to be a little bit stuck. Gold has gone up about 85 points. I would say we would take 85 even. We would take that 85, 86 points, and we would come out of it. Personally, I would be happy with that, as well as a scalp out of gold. That's my take on gold. 85. What I would like to see gold is to show a setup, and gold definitely, I mean, if we left this here, we were here, so that's hit our 85 points with this candle, and if we went higher, we could potentially go, let's say 150 or thereabouts. See, we hit our target on Nasdaq. Now the Nasdaq wants to come lower because we're at the top of the range. That's kind of good in a way. We can look at lower prices to buy it. which is what you want. You want lower prices. Okay, so that's kind of good. Lower prices. 19378. Okay, so we don't need to sit in a stream for hours and hours and hours looking for trades. We got the 1 minute chart on all of these charts, and we can assess our situation. And because price is fractal, we're going to find the same setup is on 1 minute, same is on 1 hour, same is on daily. So it doesn't really matter if you're going to sit on a daily chart or a 4-hour chart or maybe even an hour chart. You'll be sitting there for quite a few hours. You're not going to get a trade in 5 minutes, but here in the 1 minute we can get a trade in 5 minutes. That's how good it is. 1 minute is great. So on the gold we kind of reached 126 before it fell. So we would say 100 would 100 points is easy done, and we are out. We're looking for a gold to come back and go up again. We are seeing that no reaction so far in price. Nasdaq is nicely coming down, and I think the same with the US 30. Please let me know what you would like me to chart for you. I mean, a lot of people like trading gold. Some people like trading Nasdaq. Some people like trading the US 30. What do you like to trade? Put it in the comments. If it's a currency pair, we can always, I can always put one of those charts up for you. Like if you like trading Euro USD, maybe we can have that. We can look at Euro USD if that's what you like to trade, or if it's US 30, gold, even oil. Oil is coming down. Looks like it's descending down. We're heading for lower prices in oil by the look of things. Yep, expecting lower prices. So that's that's where we are. So by all means, like I said, it all depends what you want to see. Gold is giving us a little short. According to the indicator, we could take a short here. According to this indicator, the pattern indicator, what is it called? The printing. What does the creator call it? Simple pattern. Simple pattern. What does he call it? I think he calls it by a different name. Let me see, what does he call it? Yeah, the indicator.
How's it going, everyone? I hope you had an amazing weekend. Hey guys, we are only 5 days away.
Yeah, the creator of this indicator is a guy who has his own website, and I've given you the link. So if you wish to look at it for purchase it, is his website is My Future Success. I believe he's got a link. It's called Simple Market Metrics. So this indicator is called Simple Market Metrics. See, we won this trade, easy one. So you want to catch your trades, catch them carefully. Within the space of 20 minutes, we've done three trades. So catch your trades carefully. And this is Simple Market Metrics. This one, we take a sell when we see all red, and we did, and so we took a sell. We could still take another sell, but maybe a little bit pull back before we go lower. Normally he has it on Heikin-Ashi candles. I usually switch him over, but that's normally how he the indicator creator, he prefers to keep it on. Let me remove this one. So yeah, he likes to keep it on Heikin-Ashi for I guess for the trend. And I would say, yeah, personal preference, I sometimes switch it to the normal candles so I can see what pattern the candles are making. That's why I normally switch them. But if you like Hakanashi, you can have Hakanashi. So let me know in the comments. Leave a comment on what, how, which chart you would like to be charted at London time. Well, I come online every day around this time now, 3 a.m. and we are online for about maybe 30-40 minutes max. I'm not longer than 30 minutes. Why? Because we're going to cash 2-3 trades and we are out. We don't need to, you know, there's no need to sit here for 3 hours looking for a trade like most other people do. We do not need to make that mistake. This is why I'm giving it to you as it is. It's not, trading is only hard if you make it hard with myriads of indicators. And here I'm only dealing with price action on Nasdaq. Here I'm also dealing with price action, but we do have a simple metrics indicator just for those people that need help. The red dot means you can sell. We have a sell signal here in the window, which is part of the settings here, that you can say give me a buy signal and a sell signal. Let me change that sell signal color to blue. Let's see if it changes it to blue. Yeah, that's kind of better. Blue. Oh. Yeah. Not quite. Not quite as I like it. Okay, we'll make it darker. And the buy, if we make the buy green, like a lone green, yeah, that's lights up. Text is a bit bright though. Very bright text. Maybe this is better. We can filter this with a EMA of your choice, 200 or 100 or whatever you prefer. See this EMA, part of the indicator, but I don't filter. I don't use that. I don't feel there's a need to use that personally. Okay, profit target lines, yeah, profit wave, background color, which is all good. Yeah, so it all looks kind of good and rosy. Okay, all looks good. Do I have anything? No, that's fine. So yeah, so the gold is now trying to come back up again before we might see another fall. We still have the red. We have the profit wave. Price is just touching the profit wave, which is this this channel. The background is red, which means it's still bearish. And but the 1 and 2 minute candles are bullish, so we got to be careful not to take a trade on a bullish candle trying to sell it short. That might go against us and cause you to hit your stop. So we have a nice short stream, and we just catch I'm just showing you how you can catch a few trades in this short stream, that you do not have to sit for hours and hours, as some people do. You just don't. You don't need to sit for hours and hours hoping to catch a trade. Let me just see. You just don't. You don't need to sit for hours and hours hoping to catch a trade. Let me just. Okay, so we caught 1 trade in the Nasdaq, we caught 2 trades in gold. That's 3 trades in less than 30 minutes. I'm only, I've just started this stream recently. I used to just first put out weekly reviews. Now I'm starting to do the stream. I mean, I'm still, kind of doing this new for people to help educate people. this is, we're dealing with both future market and spot forex markets. So let me know in the comments what you would prefer, whether you prefer a particular currency pair you like to be reviewed or seen at this time, or if you prefer to see gold, Nasdaq, US 30, Dow Jones, or something else. So thank you for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day ahead. Take care.